working. I just wanted you to know. And I have to go. I'm meeting my friend Larry. We're going for a swim. Why am I shouting into my phone? Hi everybody. Oh, I need better lighting. Trevor, hi. Okay, the phone's fixed. It's still kind of crappy. However, it's working right now. And so we need to go live. Okay, that's okay lighting. Where should I stand? Right about, where should I stand for good lighting? Where did that go good? There's some good lighting that happened. Sort of. Wait. No, doesn't work. Let's try this one. No, I got my phone working again. It's working again. Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Lasha, and I had to come on live really quick. You won't be signed out of your apps but I didn't transfer. It's the same phone. It just started to work. I don't know what happens to technology. I'm not in charge of it. Hi. Okay, so Trevor is the man wearing a hat. There we go. Let it all hang out. Over there, there's the sun. Oh, and if you need me, you've got a friend. Trevor and I met on December 26th. How I know is 'cause he never forgets, and he's my friend. You've made a friend. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. You've got a friend to call when you need me. You're my friend. I wanna tell you what's going on. Instead of talking, it'll be in a song. And I wish I was a better singer, but I'm your yin to the yang and the yang to my yang. And I wanna sing this rhyme instead of talking. I turned 54 on July 20th. It was fun and I had a ball. But Trevor told a story on the channel that his father's coffee cup fell on his hairballs. It's true, he's my yin to my yang. He's my friend and we like to hang. If you watch my dancing and why I started this channel. Why did I start this channel? Because the doctor's a psychopath. He didn't tell me he was shitty at his craft. He drilled holes in me. There was no justice for this girlie. And that's the end of the story. Okay, so we sing, we dance, we'll talk about romance. I want to think like a think tank think. Anyways. It's always fun. Trevor, I'll teach you how to transfer your data to your mom's phone. Okay. Anyways, I am going to go, but I just wanted to let you know I was back, and I knew if we got live, I would never be able to get off the phone, because once we start, da, 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 and I wanted to say, like Melody Moon and Random Citizen, I put a post up today. And for those of you that are subscribed or even watched for a few seconds while I sang my little song, that was kind of cool. Trevor, I held people's attention for like maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes tops, right? It's hilarious. Hi, everybody. So Random Citizen, Melody Moon, Care Give Out, T-Bird, and Trevor have all been winners in the raffles because this is a non-donation charity. And so what I do is I just want to talk about fun things. So I'm going to Grimsby today, and this is where I live, and I'm literally inviting you all into my home. Like literally inviting you all into my home because Trevor's the yin to my yang, the yang to my yin, and nobody sings and nobody plays, and I know that I can't go. I know I'm not that good, but who gives a shit? I wanna have fun. And I'm 54 and I have my own handgun. That's my mother. She's sick of me 'cause I've been like this since I was 2 and we called a truce. But there was a day when I was an adult and I worked for Jenny Craig. Trevor will fill you on the gig, and that will be my Irish jig. And this is my mother's little bedroom, and she has her own washroom. Keep the lights up all the time, don't try to run around, and I'll show you my room. It's like a dollhouse, and you'll see very soon. Oh, okay, I'm done. Okay, Trevor, we're going live tonight. Melody Moon, my God, you're here! I was just gonna say, there's an artist on this channel, there's a book person on this channel, there's raffle winners on this channel, and I never in a million years would have healed without any of you. And I really, really mean it. Melody, how are you? You're at Winners? Are you at Winners? Oh, I'm so tired. I've been thinking about all these crazy things like Melody Moon, all of those art, beautiful. You know what I want? You know what I should do today? When I get back from the pool or when I'm on the pool. Oh, did she? Melody. I want to put together a montage of all your art. And my mom said to me yesterday, you know, you are a good dancer, but you really need to learn some new moves. You do the same thing all the time. Thank you so much. I'm not going to talk about the doctor because I did from the beginning of this live. I just seriously, and what I love about these Amazon things, when I try to help other people, because I am projecting, because I didn't get the help that I needed, people give it to other people. And I think it's so kind, you know? You know what? And I actually have to go because Larry is waiting for me. You want to see the brightest shirt in the world? All right, Melody, I've moved. So much has happened. This is the new place. I had to bring my bike up here. That's my closet. We finally have a washer and dryer. Okay, I'm living like a normal person again. And I do have to say, I'm not going to say anything. And, you know, this is my new little room. This is my, I have paints, Melody. I bought paints from the dollar store. I still have the brushes that you sent me when Random Citizen said that he couldn't use it because it wasn't an American Amazon card. Melody, I still have your paints, okay? And the book sender. I'm going to get on a routine with this channel, and I am going to finish this sucker because I still remember the first 2 stories. You like them? Okay, and since Sophie passed away, I've had to sleep with a teddy bear. Okay, now, here's my my dedication to Sophie and the beginning of the channel. you know, because we all started together. And your paintings, wait till I show you some of my grandpa's paintings. Okay, so this is the kitchen. And if it wasn't for that Chinese rack, it would look ridiculous. And I've got a goals book now to help me keep track because my friend wants to get me this iPad. Yeah, Sophie passed away. She passed away. Yeah, on the 29th of January. I put it on my YouTube channel and I was thinking about it yesterday when I watched it. I'd never watched it. And I thought, it wasn't morbid. I was disassociated. Like, we got a vet to come to the house. I don't have any green screen shots of Sophie Trevor, but if you can go in, you can change the dynamics. But yeah, Sophie passed, but here she is with me. And you want to hear something funny? This is actually really, really funny. So, like, if I go to my friend Larry's house, I did this. I said, okay, Sophie, I said, you and I are going for a walk, okay? So I did this. I shit you not. I go, okay, Sophie, let's go. Oh, this bag's ripped. Anyway, I put her in, okay? And I take the bag over to Charlie's, or over to Larry's. And I'm marching, march, like the Von Trapp family, march, march. Okay, and then I'm like, Larry, say hi to Sophie. And Larry goes, hi, Sophie, how you doing there? Are your mom still crazy? Oh, it makes me laugh. And then here's a really funny joke. Here's a funny joke. Candace Owens said, I told Trevor this, okay? Candace Owens, who is Candace Owens? You know how she sits at her desk? And she's so perfect, this woman. She's so perfect. And she's got beautiful hands and fingernails but I don't know if this Bridget Macron thing, when I say I got this on good authority, I got that from Maureen Callahan. I got it on good authority that it's propaganda and that in fact Brigitte Macron is actually a woman. I mean, I'm not saying she's wrong about, that I'm not going to say because I'm not going to get a strike again. Yes, I agree. And you know what? But, that's why I think I bought all the wigs when she passed away. I think I was losing my mind. And those people were living with us. It was like a gong show. And I did it to pay people money that we didn't even, they should have let us live there for a year free to pay us back what we went through and the money they took because of a lie. Oh, and my father's side of the family, I have to do a video about, you're right, Melody Moon, it was so much. I watched the video of myself, the last video that I did, under videos, I think I put landlord, it was the very last video I did on HighVoltage in Beamsville. And I look at my face and how stressed out I was because I decided not to sue her because she said she was moving in. And that's why we moved out. And the irony, Melody, and Trevor knows this, is we moved in. This is where I started L&L Soul Sisters. We lived over there for 6 months. And then remember all the taping I did over there and over there. And now we're living right here. Anyways, Candace Owens said that she was a Brussels sprout, that she gets, people love her or hate her, but they always get used to her because they love Brussels sprouts. And I'm listening to Candace Owens because, you know, like her or love her, she is intriguing to watch. I'd love to get to the core of who she is, though. Anyway, she said, I'm like cabbage. People don't like cabbage at first, but some people really love cabbage, so I'm an acquired taste. And I'm thinking to myself, you're not a Brussels sprout. People hate Brussels sprouts. Like, just don't put that near my plate type of hate. Or they just gobble them up, right? My husband, my ex-husband, every time he ate something, it was always, this is the best thing I've ever eaten. And I know I've got my piccadillies. I'm, you know. And so I'm so happy to hear from you. It's cool because I was just about to make a video and like do this Oscar, like, thank you to Melody for the painting. It inspired my dancing. It helped me heal. Doesn't that hole look bigger? Oh my God. Okay, I'm late. I have to go. The pool's open right now, and Larry, he has spinal anglitis. Look it up. So I'm gonna let you know what I'm doing later on. I'll see you after 5 if you turn your phone on. I'll practice singing again. It's been a long time, but Trevor has a song and it rhymes and it's funny. Okay, I really, really care about all of you. And I have to go, and oh, I'm so glad to hear from you. And whoever's watching, thank you. And if you want to join, awesome. I'm not join. Like, you can always have a joint with me. No, we can't do that here, which I love. And I've saved so much money just by not smoking pot. Like, you know, okay. Oh, I showed you my mom's, oh, and I've got my own bathroom. And I'll show you where all my wigs are, and then I'll go. So I have my own bathroom. Let me see where the wigs are. There's all the wigs. There's the abundance of wigs. Maybe I'll put them on again someday. But I really am going to dig in and read that book out loud. And I got some Botox, Melody. I got a little bit of Botox in my forehead because remember how deep those wrinkles were? No, Trev, I'm leaving. Like, Larry's 67, he's waiting for me and I'm being rude. Being late is ignorant. So I'm going to go. I don't want to be ignorant. Thank you for joining me. I didn't expect anybody to come on today. I didn't. And thank you. And I graciously appreciate it. And anybody who has a channel, I subscribe. I'm so excited. Okay, I gotta go. I'm just so glad to hear from you. I'm glad people are there. You know, it's nice. That's why I started this community, because I felt lonely and isolated and craving conversation and felt like the underdog, but never a victim. Never a victim, but lonely. But I don't feel that way anymore, which is awesome, you know, which is a good thing. Blue eyes. I've got to go. Okay, bye. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Hugs to you, Melody. Bye. See you in the West. See you in the West.